Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today is fun time, and we're gonna be going into the heart of the wilderness on our snowmobiles hunting for northern lights. Yes. Well, let the fun begin.
Anybody say hello?
Yes, everybody waving back hello. And we were a decent crowd there on our snowmobiles, and pretty much everybody was looking forward to having fun. However, the key question is, are we gonna find the northern lights? Well, that's the big question here. Are we? Well, time will tell.
Alhamdulillah, subhanallah, sakhra lana hadha wa ma kunna lahu muqrinin wa inna ila rabbina lamunqalibun. Well, may we all have a safe journey. God help us, and may the adventure be a good one, a pleasant one, something for us to remember as long as we live. Thank you very much. Let's go.
Well, we got going. Initially, when you try to ride a snowmobile, it can be a bit tough. Why? Because you're not familiar. We don't kind of ride these things every day. But anyway, the gentleman who actually introduced us and trained us in terms of the controls, he did a great job, and we got going ASAP. Once you get the hang of it, it's basically straightforward. It's like riding a bike. However, because this is more stable, it's got, in a way, big wheel at the back. That's kind of a chain, rubber chain kind of thing. And at the back, you got two skis, it's like a tricycle. So you're stable. It's not like a motorbike, and you feel pretty rigid on the ground. So you're not really got not much to worry. Here, actually, our trainer is trying to say, actually direct us in terms of staying together, which is key. You don't want to fall behind, and if for example something happens, your ski-doo basically runs out on you, or it stops working, so you're stuck. So we gotta keep together, and that's what we did. But anyway, everybody stopped there for a bit, just to kind of regroup. And at this point we had a small issue. Somehow it wasn't moving and it wasn't turning, probably stuck in the tracks of the snow. Our guide, basically as you see there, helped us with that, and with some extra pressure, some sudden acceleration, we got going. So these small things do play a part. And if you're alone and you hide these things and you're not sure, you can have a bit of a tough time. So, always try to get some know-how if you're going alone on these adventures. However, the first visit has to be with somebody or a group, so you get the basic knowledge before you embark on your own. See there? Well, our snowmobile was jumping up and down like a seesaw. So on the jumps, you have to be slow. And have a reasonable grip on the thing, because when it's gonna bounce on these jumps, it can make you unstable, along with the snowmobile itself. Anyway, we're heading kind of full throttle there, as we got the hang of it, but always be careful. I think we're slowing down again. Let's see. Yeah, see there, some people are returning because they were ahead of us, so they got to the U-turn point and they came back. So we kind of, crossing them there. But our endeavor continues, and we basically move on. See that moon over there? Wow. Well, that is epic. And we keep going. These snowmobiles, for your information, have an engine like a small to mid-sized car, so they're pretty powerful, and they will basically get you going without any problem. A small overhead road it was. So we go underneath, and at this point we weren't really sure. I mean, how long do we go? In terms of fun, we were having fun, but because it was first time in tracks, and we didn't have a road map in our heads as such. But I did actually attach a map in terms of the area we're going to be covering. So it was about 1 hour, kind of 1.5 hours minimum, endeavor out in the wilderness, in the dark. The only light we had was from our headlights from the snowmobile, and that's basically what got us going. Otherwise, no chance. There are no straight street lights here, so everybody's kind of playing a part, and their lights are playing a part. Well, some outdoor noise there for you, so you don't miss out on anything. This was an open kind of a place here for us to turn around. I hope you can see it in the map somewhere. Another regrouping, which is very important.
जंपों से बचाओ और ईज ऑफ कर दो गैस जंपों पे से जंपों को अवॉइड करो
I was at the back,
लेवल ग्राउंड टू
and I was worried about
हमने बस
the snowmobile jumping on the bumps. You still see the moon there, and we basically head on. Now at this time we weren't really kind of bothered about the northern lights here, because it was basically about chasing at the group. However, I think sooner or later we're going to be actually getting off our snowmobiles and doing a little campfire. There, we are there. So turn off the lights and we see nothing. Good to see a fire. That was good, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
You film everything, yeah? It's good.
Well, as much as I could, right?
Yeah. I saw you.
Wasn't easy, but
Yeah.
I had to keep taking my hands out, to turn it on and off.
Yeah.
That was the difficult part,
It was freezing.
Yeah, super freezing. Still my hands are out, so.
Yeah.
Well, the cold does get to you.
Yeah. Well, I can't get the flash working on this one as well because it's too cold.
What?
I can't get the flash working on this my camera, but at least I can see all of you with the light of the fire.
Are you documenting the street?
Well, it's only it's all fun, right?
Yeah. That's nice.
Well, this is our guide and the leader, and he's trying to get the fire and the fire on the log, these pedal logs going.
It's really cold though.
We were wearing gloves. I don't know how he's doing it with the bare hands, but I think it's the warmth of the fire and making us pretty optimistic.
Thank you, my
Some
friend.
refreshments there, and hot refreshments. That's what you need there. Well, I got to drink something there. I think it was some tea, if I remember right, and you had to be covered up like Malik there, and you had to have gloves on. But you had to take them. We took off our gloves there because we just couldn't wait to take them out and get neutral and get normalized with the effect of the fire. Not only it gave us light and we could see each other once again because the headlights on the ski-doos or the snowmobiles were off. Anyway, some things to eat. Well, we couldn't eat the meat for some good reason, but I did take a corn.
Okay, I'm just gonna spill it. So, we have the sun, and the sun gives us a lot of energy. Because of the sun, we can burn this fire. It's a long physical process. But the sun has explosions. And due to these explosions, in the atmosphere, there are little particles of sun going around, I would say. These particles, they go around by 800 kilometers an hour. And they just go and go and go. They go everywhere in the atmosphere. But some of them reach Earth. But we only have northern lights on the north of our beautiful Earth and on the south. because that's where those little particles want to go to. They are attracted to it. They are. It's like the magnetic field. That's where they go to. So when they enter our atmosphere, they are able to enter it. They can just go through it. They react with oxygen, and when they react with oxygen, we see the green lights. So that's how northern lights are formed. Sun explosions, little particles going to the earth, interacting with oxygen, and that's how we see northern lights. If they interact with nitrogen, that's another gas in our atmosphere, then we see more like the purple, violet colors of the northern lights.
Okay.
So that's my explanation. I don't know if you had something.
Can I ask a small question? Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Can I ask a small humble question? You know, we got the north and south poles, right?
Yes, yes.
You say that act as positive or negative, yeah?
Again,
So north and south poles, right?
yes, north and south.
There's
Pole.
north and south, there's opposite, right?
Yes.
Does that make a difference?
So, actually, I can tell you
Yeah.
something that maybe you didn't know, guys. Did you ever hear about the Southern Lights?
Southern light, yes.
Southern.
Exactly. So, as you were asking if there's any difference between North and South, so actually, it's about the same thing.
Same thing.
So, in the North, you see the Northern Lights, and in the South, you see the Southern Lights. So,
Okay, yeah.
you can see them from some parts of Australia or New Zealand.
Yeah.
Of course, they're much more rare to be seen, but still, it's definitely possible. So it's
Okay.
exactly the same thing. The only difference is that here we have the polar night, so it's actually almost not daytime at all in winter time in
Yeah,
some
yeah.
parts here in the Arctic Circle.
Right, right.
So for this reason, it's actually much more easier to see them. And
Okay.
also many parts in the South Pole are inhabited, so you cannot go there. for
Yeah, unless
vacation.
you're a scientist or
Yeah.
a penguin, you see them.
Exactly.
Good. Well, thanks for explaining, right?
No problem.
Very well.
That was really enlightening. So,
And also, according to legend,
yeah.
the Sami people, so the original people who lived in Lapland, they believed that the fox, the Arctic fox, no, the fox, a fox, he was walking around and sweeping with his tail on the ground. And every time when he was sweeping with his tail on the ground, the northern lights existed in the air.
Wow.
That's according to the legends.
According to the legend, yeah.
Sami people, yes.
That's very legendary.
Yes, it is. Also,
Well, this time of the night, having a fire and all the wonderful people around you, telling stories could be real fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Leanne. Well, Malik and Malik there on the snowmobile, and soon after, basically, the fires there, but we started hunting for the northern lights. In order to find the northern lights, it has to be pitch dark, and also the sky has to be clear. On that day, there were some clouds in the sky, so that basically was blocking the northern lights visibility to us. But anyway, they always say never give up. So we're going to continue our journey back from here to where we started, and on the way, we're going to be while looking or stopping just to kind of get another chance to see the northern lights. If so, things might clear up. Let's keep going. So we're heading back now. Pretty much on the way back, this was another chance for us to have a glimpse and take in the view of all the snow-covered beautiful trees, and another sight for you there, all the people in our group doing the same thing what we were. Well, let's head back now. The fun was great. We enjoyed ourselves. And for me, this was a first time in my life, basically, I embarked on such a adventure. So everything was new. But once you've done it, the second time around, there are certain things, you can, hang on. See there? While those different colored rays, as if they're coming through the clouds. Well, there was definitely something there, which, gave us some hope. But, it still wasn't as powerful. So we kind of got a taster there, but it wasn't as powerful. So, you have to obviously keep it to that. So our starting point has arrived, and we're going to be getting off our snowmobile and basically, well, winding up our adventure. It was great. And one of the guys basically informing us what we need to do next. So it was all fun. The people were wonderful. Our guys were great. They were cheerful, helpful, and looked after us, regrouped us to keep us safe.
We're back.
There you go. Lights off, pitch dark, and that light over there is basically Santa Village. That's where we started. And see there? That's just another glimpse of the Northern Lights. Just a kind of greenish effect there, but not as powerful as I said. But anyway, we got to see something. Look at that. See that? Wow. But next time, hopefully, we might be in a lot better luck. The sky's clear, and we can get to see, something like this. I'm going to show you soon. Well, something like that. Well, that's epic, right? You had to have some luck. Really, really clear skies. Stars in the night, and stars all over. We didn't have that, but we got a taster. So everybody's basically now just want to get on the ski-doos. They've been on it for a long time. But anyways, it was fun. Everybody's trying to, see there? That's Malik. Trying to show off a bit. But no, I just wanted to, the people there, the guys asked me about my channel. So I just was introducing myself. And everybody was trying to have fun right at the last moment. Wish we had some more time, but anyway, it was so cold, our hands and body was numb. We needed to get those helmets off and get to a warm place and have a small
What's your name?
meal.
Lynn.
Anyway, let's go from
Nice
there.
to see you, Lynn.
Nice to see you on YouTube. Malik. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice.
So, I hope you liked the video. Had a wonderful night kind of trip in the wilderness. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share if that seems to you fair. And join in the fun next time when we gonna be hopefully, I think heading to Levi, which is a ski resort. See you there.